How do you know your mom loves you?
Because he says it. Because he says it all the time.
She helps me with schoolwork.
Because she's my mommy.
Because I'm her children.
She has to.
Honk your horn if you love your mom.
Yeah.
Why does your mommy love you?
Because I do good that.
What do you do that makes your mom glad?
Go to sleep. Hungry?
My schoolwork.
Help her do the laundry.
What do you do that makes mommy happy?
I'm happy.
What do you do to make your mom glad?
Come out of my room.
How much do you love her?
199. 1,099.
More than everything.
This big?
How much do you love her?
I get this.
How much do you love your mom?
This much.
What is great about being a mom?
Oh, jeez. Being able to take care of them and watch them grow.
What's the best thing about being a mom?
You're always busy.
Being able to spend time with my kids.
Having my daughters in my life.
You know you make your mom glad when you...
When I do stuff for her. When you're having a bad day and they come up and they sit on your lap and give you a hug and a kiss.
Oh, I can't imagine not having my two sons. They've been such a great joy.
I like seeing them achieve things.
Having my 3 girls and having my grandkids.
Sharing my love with my children.
Oh, watching your kids grow, just loving them. The first time you hold them, it's so different than anything else you've ever experienced.
You learn things from your children every day.
Well, number one, it's a privilege that you get. God gives you the children to nurture and to shape and form into a Christian.
Well, loving your children and loving the Lord.
What's your favorite thing about being a mom?
Spending time together.
Is hearing those I love yous every morning.
Is being able to watch them grow and just see how much they change from year to year.
That I get to see my kids grow up and I get to hear them laugh.
The nighttime snuggles.
What's the best thing about being a grandma?
Not having to worry about getting them up for breakfast and doing things like that. You could just send them home to their moms.
I just enjoy having the grandkids come to visit, and you can love on them and teach them things, and then you can send them back home.
Is being a mom sometimes hard?
Oh yes. Very challenging.
Because we worry if we're doing the right and wrong and saying the right things sometimes.
You have to be strong to be a mom because...
The life is hard. The life is very hard. Especially you're being the single parent.
Patience grows substantially.
When you're a mom, do you have to be strong?
Sometimes. Most of the time, yes.
When you're tired, when you're trying to get out the door and they can't find their shoes, when you're packing for vacation, but you still love them.
You have to wear a lot of different hats, and sometimes you have to be the nurse, sometimes you have to be the chauffeur, sometimes you have to be the teacher, sometimes you have to be the maid, but most importantly, you have to be there to love and support them.
I think the hardest thing is when you see them going through difficulties. That's difficult for us more than they realize.
You have to be stronger than them, but they're always telling me what to do.
Tell me one wise thing you've taught your children as they grew up.
That we can make it.
I hope that we've instilled an appreciation and acceptance of people's differences.
What one thing would you share with all the other moms out there?
Don't be so hard on yourself. I pray every night for the strength to get through another day of being a mom.
If you could tell other moms one thing, what would it be?
You're not going to be perfect. You're going to make mistakes. And you kind of learn as you go. There is definitely not a manual for this, no matter how many books there are.
That patience, discipline, and love all go together.
Get it done.
Be patient, be loving. The times will be hard, but stick with it and you'll make it.
The days are definitely long, but the years are short.
Just love your children. They grow up so fast, and make sure that you teach them that they're never alone, that Jesus is with them always.
Love your children. Love them with all your heart and soul. Most importantly, teach them to love God.
Just to try to bring your kids up with love and teach them about God and the Bible.
Cherish every moment with your child, because they'll grow up and they're gone way too soon.
Why is she the best mom?
Because she gives us food. Because she loves me so much.
Because she's my mommy.
She's amazing.
Because she gives us the freedom to do a lot of different things.
Why is your mommy the best mommy?
Because I love her.
If you could tell your mom one thing right now, what would it be?
Oh, I wish I could just talk to her, but just she was the best mom ever, and I'm finding myself being you, Mom, all the time, things that we didn't realize, and now we see her in us, and I see her in me.
That I love her, and she's always been there for me and tried to guide me in a way, but I am bullheaded and stubborn, so.
That I miss her and I love her and I can't wait to see her.
Mom, I loved you and miss you very much.
If you could tell your mom anything, what would you tell her?
My mom?
Yep.
Wish she was still here with us today.
If you could tell your mom anything today, what would it be?
Just that I love her, and thank her for everything she taught my brother and me. She was a very good mom. She had to do things a lot of times without my dad, so she was strong.
Why is your wife the best wife?
Well, we've had 2 children and 7 grandchildren, and Carol has been the best in all of that. She's a Sunday school teacher, a mom, daycare provider, and just all around loves kids. And to top that off, she loves me.
She's a good helper. She's right there. Assuming that responsibility and following through on it and not getting tired of doing it until it's finished. I think that was the biggest thing I can appreciate my wife as far as being a mother.
She's a very loving wife. She follows what's written in the Bible, and she's always interested and want to know more what's in the Bible, and she follows Christ.
She loves my kids, and she loves me. She's like my anchor. She keeps me in a good spot. Why is your wife the best?
Oh, I would say my wife is the best because she's good at blaming me for everything. Can I do another?
Yeah.
I would also say my wife is the best because she's my best friend.
My wife is a blessing to me. She's been there by my side the whole time through everything I was going through in the past, and she's still beside me, and she'll always be beside me. I love that woman to death, and I always will.
Hey, you guys, be quiet.
How's that?
Do you have that on pause?
Does your mom love you?
No. That was a funny one.
That's a funny one.